Okay, there was like some conflict or something with OBS there or something. It was really weird. It's working now. And I don't know why, but it is working. So I don't know what changed, which is really strange. Okay, we can't go this way. Is it because we haven't done the lighthouse, maybe? I thought we had the phone call that we could, like, go this way. But maybe not. Let's do the lighthouse. We should overlevel this pretty well. 22. Rockwave TM. Does that do anything for us? Probably not, because we already have a T-Bolt. There's usually a elevator. Is there an elevator in it currently? No. Shit. Miss the elevator. Okay, back to the gym. Okay, now we can actually go, it seems. Great. Could also see about doing what's his face? The Dunsparce. Yusi, that's the guy. I don't remember him being too difficult previously. Maybe we remind ourselves of the Yusin fight? If it's even in the docs. Otherwise, I'd have to check the footage back. Oh, he's like 27. Okay. He's not anything. Polytoad Hypno Electrode is what it was. Yeah, let's go kill him quick. Guess I should grab, do I have a Dark type? I don't think I do, right? Annoying. Couldn't get the one tap. Apparently can't wake up to save my fucking life either. Jesus. No, comes in. Okay, and that doesn't even like give us anything. That achieves nothing. Oh, encounter check for this cave up here. Daytime, Geodude, Golbat, Kingler, Krabby, Machop, Onyx, Quagsire, Machoke, Steelix. Oh, there is no nighttime encounter pool. Wait, who do I even get? Hold on, let's go back to the center. Because actually, this could be a guaranteed Wooper. So it's probably worth just taking a look at the box. Eradicate and Noctowl are dead. We have a Golbat. We have a Geodude. Kingler Krabby. We have one of those. Machop and Onyx? I don't have an Onyx. An Onyx would be good. We don't have a Steel type, right? No, we have Fortress. Onyx is not bad. So this is most likely Onyx. Okay. Might want somebody else for the catch team then. Jumpluff. Yeah, I can take a rock move on Jumpluff from an Onyx. You tricky so-and-so. Okay, encounters Wooper. Oh, I don't have any regular balls. That's the waterfall. That's another waterfall. That guy's like post game or something. Okay, 2 electric nuggets. Or, I mean, two guys that are vulnerable to electric. Wait, the surf hits... I don't know if this is Gen 2 or Gen 3 or Gen 4 plus surf. I don't know if this hits my teammate. There's like Onyx whatever guy coming up, right? Onyx Cloister. The Euphemism Squad. Okay, so that, yeah, that didn't damage him. Good to know. And there's our citrus berry. So this is a very good place to be. This is an encounter, but let's go to here. See incense lacks incense. Take these. Oh, the gate is usually an encounter area too. Alright, we got a Water Absorb Sassy Wooper. Sassy's pretty good. IVs are pretty bad, but good special bulk. Like, not terribly impressed by this little fella. Yeah, this says gate, so this should work for an encounter. Let's check the other ones here. Route 42, that's this, right? Is it? There it is, 48. Weird that it doesn't pop up in the one direction. Not 42. Route 48. Far-fetched. There's no daytime encounters for this? Farfetch, Gloom, Tauros, Spheros, Skiploom, Growlithe, Girafarig. Alright, let's just get it, I guess. Tauros. Alright. I don't have paralysis there. I forgot to check for fucking balls again. God, we got level balls. Alright, we got a Tauros. I've not had a Tauros. Looking at a list of fictional cows for inspiration. These all suck. How about Katoglapop? Okay, Intimidate, Calm Nature, minus act plus Spadef. Some IVs. We can always fix the nature with a mint, technically. It's interesting. It certainly is interesting. Safari Zone Gate. Safari Zone Gate is Pineco, Execute, Ladybus, Spinnerack. So Spinnerack and Execute are the options here. Spinnerack it is. Um, I think we had this as a Nancy or Nancy before. This is a fine encounter because it's clearing the way for an execute eventually, so I'm not against this. Minus attack plus speed. Awful IVs, but that's fine. He just exists to dupe shit out. Okay, Safari Zone. These don't have night. Right after Krabby executes, Psyduck, Eradicate, Tauros, Kingler. Dratini? 40% Dratini? Oh, we have a guaranteed Dratini on fishing. In the lower right. I think we always take that. Feels disingenuous that because it's guaranteed. Like, the way I do Safari Zone encounters, I always let us get a Safari Zone encounter. But I don't like this idea of fishing for a guaranteed encounter. It feels like guaranteeing the Dratini, like the balancing factor to me would be the difficulty with catching it. We go mid, we get Haunter, Mischievous, Murkrow. Top mid. Low mid is Magnemite, which we have, right? Nidos? I don't hate the Nidos. We have a Moonstone. We have the Magnemite. I really like the Murkrow. I want the Dark type. Low left, Sandshrew, Gligar, Cubone, Fearow. That's 1% Larvitar. Top left, Pinsir Scyther. Would really like a Scyther. Atkins, Ponyta, Yanma. There's too many things we don't have duped. Yeah, that's a bad table. As much as I'd like the Scyther. Lower right's water. 6% Larvitar, but I don't know if we can do lower right. Let's find out. Yeah, because these guys are blocking the left and the right. So we only get mid. Top mid is going to be then Mischievous, Pidgeotto, Weepinbell, Murkrow, Arbok. Low mid is Onix, Nidos, Rhyhorn. Onix, Nidos, Rhyhorn. Honestly, even Weepinbell wouldn't be that bad because we don't really have any proper grass types beyond Jumpluff. Who's like fully committed to being support. Nidos could be good going into the Steel Gym. I feel like I need to take the chance at a Dark type here. I think we just have to go for it. Mr. Mime? Well, we have to catch it first. The first one we catch is our encounter. It's not gonna... It doesn't seem to want to run. So... This is how I always do Safari Zone. First thing we actually catch in a ball is our encounter. We just chuck. It's Mr. fucking Mime. Alright, okay. This guy's name is always Violent. Why is there no music? Well, that's everything in the Safari Zone. That's all it is. Mime's not that bad of a Pokemon, generically speaking. We also have, what? Slowpoke? And that's it for Psychic types? Oh, Starmie, of course. Yeah, with Starmie, it's a little less appealing. Soundproof also sucks. Gentle plus Spadef is alright. Oh, I forgot he's Fairy type. Right. That changes it a little bit. Is not the best, but HP... I mean, this could be worse. I'm down for violence. Alright, let's sort out our Pokeball situation here, maybe. I think we have one encounter left, which is the Rocket Hideout. We want to do Price next. Jasmine last. Yeah, we'll just grab 10 Ultra Balls to have some. Okay. So we did all this. We still have trainers on like Route 41 we can beat. Do we even really care though? Where are we at on good TMs? We have Psychic, we have Thunderbolt, we have Ice Beam, we do not have Flamethrower. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Do we do everything north of Mahogany now? I think so. We should already have these encounters. we definitely do, because we went all the way up to get the Magikarp early. Oh, we haven't even killed the Gyarados, have we? Because we just got our encounter and left. Oh, Wesley. The most compatible Pokemon. Come on, just surf. Thank you. Alright, what other items are there to get here? There usually is like a couple of TMs or something. I just don't remember what we found here maybe previously. Oops, that was nearly the wrong switch. Max revive. All that for a max revive. Huh? Power. Probably it then. We're supposed to talk to Lance on the shoreline, right? Yep. Okay, let's think about this encounter for a second. What's the best play? We don't have a Dampmon. It's like Coughings and Voltorbs. I don't have like a Spore user to like immediately sleep it or something. do have a ghost. I mean, I also have a Graveler. Like, a wild Pokemon's not going to kill him. The big thing would be preventing it from ever self-destructing in the first place. I mean, I have compoundized Butterfree. I don't hate that idea. I'm willing to risk Butterfree on an encounter. I can give him a Lax. Really? You don't die to that? I should not Poison Fang Eradicate because I can give it Guts. Should think about that. Okay, shut off the guards. Oh. Is it stopped by the repel? It is. Poison. All right. We didn't have a Weezing, right? Pretty sure. I think we got a Slugma in the tower. That's always Hexon. Hexon Mobile. Let's kill the rest of the guys on floor 1 and then go back to the Pokemon Center. I think that's our encounters before Price. So we can introduce our encounters, get them all trained up. Just kill it. Alrighty then. Welcome back to our hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Heart and Soul. Let me find my intro. I wrote it down. We're prepared. I lost it. Okay, let's just scrap that out. Where's my intro? What the fuck? I wrote it out. I scripted the whole thing. Did I delete it? No. Surely not. Oh, I think it's in my notepad. Welcome back to Pokemon Heart and Soul in our Hardcore Nuzlocke. If you're new here, Hardcore Nuzlocke, what is that? One Pokemon per area. Pokemon faints, it's dead. You don't get your free switches. You have to play on set mode. That's the real short version. We're playing with hard level caps that are a feature of this game, so we can't level up past the lowest level of the next gym leader fight. In addition, we're also playing with rules where we can't use setup moves, encore, or substitute, because they're just a little bit unfair. This is not an overly difficult ROM hack, so a few extra rules seems good and all. We are playing essentially blind and not doing calcs. What I mean by essentially blind is this is attempt 4. So we have made it all the way up into the Elite Four previously, up until the 4th member. So we already know what those fights look like. So I can refer back to the documentation to remind myself of the fights I've already fought, but I don't peek ahead at the fights we've never fought. We are going into Price next, and then Jasmine is 7th gym leader, because they do scale. It makes more sense to do Price before Jasmine, because he's one level lower with the scaling. We got 5 encounters before the next gym, so let's introduce those. We have, not Crobat, we have Wooper coming from Cliff Cave. This is coming off of, what is it? Cyanwood? This is the route where you go towards the Safari Zone in Johto. We did not go for the guaranteed Wooper encounter in the surf area. We went for the actual cave encounter trying to get an Onyx, but we got the Wooper anyway, which is not shocking. It was the most common encounter we had left available to us. We got Water Absorb, which is perfectly fine. Probably, I don't actually know. I think his other ability might be Damp, in which case Water Absorb usually better. We got a decent nature with Sassy. He's really slow anyways, so having extra defensive bulk at the expense of speed isn't bad. Oops. And then if we look at his IVs, 29 Spadef with plus Spadef and 30 HP makes him a very bulky little axolotl. However, his attack, special attack, and defense are completely awful. So yeah, this is a little bit of a box warmer overall, I think. We have so many water types, like, I don't know if we ever need this guy. Next encounter we got was Route 48, right before Safari Zone. We got an Intimidate Calm Tauros, minus attack plus special defense, with pretty damn good IVs. Max special defense Tauros. We're below average on HP and defense, but very, very high attack and special defense. This seems fine. I just don't know how much use we get out of a Tauros at this stage. But I'm certainly interested to have it on the squad. It's our second normal type Intimidator too, which is kind of funny. We could probably find use for this somewhere, I would think. After that, we did Safari Zone Gate, and this is a Headbutt Tree. The only encounter available in that area is a Headbutt Tree. So this was between Spinarak and Execute. Spinarak is the rare encounter, and the one we didn't want to see. But this does guarantee us an Execute eventually somewhere. So we were almost assuredly always going to end up with a Spinarak and an Execute. And getting this first doesn't really matter because we don't have the Leaf Stone for the Execute till we get to Kanto anyway. So like, who cares which one comes first? He's also completely awful. So if I'm going to get a Pokemon with awful IVs, I'd rather it be this Spinarak that we're literally never going to use. The very definition of a box warmer. He's going to go sit next to Ledian in the junk box and never be touched again. After that, we went to the Safari Zone proper. I tried to get the Murkrow. The Murkrow is the encounter I was hoping for, but the Mr. Mime is the encounter we got. But you know, I didn't think about it till after we caught him. He is a fairy type in this game, so that is actually pretty okay. Soundproof filter would probably be better. I think that's his other ability at least. Soundproof probably has some utility. I just don't know off the top of my head what it is. Minus defense plus special defense leans into his stat spread, making him much more of a special defensive wall than he already was, at the expense of, you know, folding like tissue paper to a physical move. The IV spread is pretty bad. 3 average stats, 2 weak. HP is the high stat. But, I mean, he is a unique typing. Like, there's probably a use for this guy. His moveset does need cleaning up. It's pretty bad. But we have the ATM. We could do some stuff with that. And finally, Rocket Hideout. This is the last encounter before we do Price. This is, of course, in the same town as him. This encounter table is Geodude, Coughing, Voltorb, 3 self-destruct mons. We already had Geodude, so it's between Coughing and Voltorb. We could probably guarantee the Voltorb by doing, by catching one of the electrodes that we do in the basement with Lance. But I thought it'd be funner to roll and see what we get. I didn't really have a strong preference between Voltorb and Coughing anyway. And so we got the Coughing. Levitate, Serious Nature, and some pretty stacked IVs. The special attack being low kind of sucks because this does have like Sludge Bomb and stuff, but I mean, it's a defensively solid Coughing, which is really what you want in a Weezing, right? A bit of a wall. So yeah, that's what we got. Let's get these guys leveled up. Oh, I was just not at the top of the list. Fair. Does this guy learn any moves? What the fuck? Pursuit. No. Stomp? Better than Horn Attack, at least. Fury Cutter, pretty shit. I could have deleted Absorb, though. Twin Needle. Magical Leaps, not bad. Encore is literally banned. Psybeam, sure. Moon fucking Blast. I don't think I'm ever going to click Reflect on this, honestly. Because it's too risky. Because he's very frail. Haze? Sure. Ice Beam, I guess. T-Bolt on Tauros is certainly interesting. This guy gets T-Bolt? Do I need to keep Magical Leaf? Let's keep Magical Leaf. We can always teach this if we decide it matters. T-Bolt you. What do we want to actually teach Ambi? Yeah, we do really want physical. Might as well. Psychic on violent. Shadow Ball Hexon? Fight ghosts? Not gonna be in fighting psychic types ever. I think we'll skip it for now. Mudshot's a speed reducing move. That's not too bad. I could take Brick Break here over Ice Beam on him, actually. Some Shockwavers. I'll give him strength over Stomp for now, since he doesn't have any friendship. Alright, box 1, box... you go to box 2. Anybody else we should fully demote out of box 1. We actually do have a dearth of flyers, which does make Dodrio not nothing. I mean, we have, like, flyers, but we actually don't have, like, a normal flying, except for him. Slugma is never going to get used. Honestly, I know Kingler was shell armor. It's not nothing. I mean, the rest of this box is pretty good. Fighting a lot of poison types, this probably doesn't actually help me that much. I could just take the Tauros for the Intimidate. Or like a shell armor guy. But I don't really need another water type. How about Alamo? Certainly a moveset of all time, huh? That's fine. Do we have the money for flamethrower? We might be close. I think we'll finish this area, though. I realize, I guess we'll Miracle Seed Alamo. Don't poison Fang Raticates. Well, when will I learn? The answer is probably never. That guy, a scientist, he might have like electric types or something. Okay, this is fine. Oh yeah, easy. Oh, we take it. We take it super easy. Alright, we should switch. I should have switched probably. Well, no, it's the last mon. He shouldn't self-destruct on the last mon ever, right? Probably fine. Holy whirl's all you got for me, huh, buddy? It's a tough break, dude. God, I love Lantern. A Venomoth, bye. I always get jump scared by that rival. I'm always like, oh fuck, a rival fight, I forgot. And then every time it's just like, nah, he's just saying hey. 2 passwords. I thought I would have had that. Am I supposed to talk to him again or something? Eradicate tail. Is it Slowpoke tail? Okay, I guess I had to talk to those two after fight to get the actual password. Okay, whatever. Petrol with a few dudes, a few different boys. He explodes while I'm in the air. Okay, Petrol's fucking nothing to me. The explosion was the thing I should have thought about, but it worked out just fine. Let's check her team since we fought her before. Arbok Persian Vileplume. Arbok Persian Vileplume. Sure. Oh, there's a glitched text. let's go for the Golbat slot. Okay. Oh, and it's Gen 3, so it comes in. That's crazy. Okay, that side's dead. Will the Dragonite do all the fucking work? That's fine. Ooh, coming right into the Vileplume. Huge. Nice. That was super easy. Alright, we're killing these Troads. They do self-destruct. Okay, fair. Fair thing to note. I should have healed after the first one in that case. Alright. Okay, Whirlpool. Hideout done, gym time. How are we doing on time in general? 9:30. Well, after this gym, it's the next gym, like, straight away. There's, like, no other game, I don't think. Let's clear these items out. Also, let's go get Flamethrower. Okay. Oops. Is it 24? No. 35, yes. We are still higher special attack. His moveset's kind of hot garbage, huh? Let's see if the citrus berries are back real quick. No. Didn't really expect them to be, but it was worth a shot. Let's do this gym. So, we're looking for... I think Lantern's good here because there'll be like wall rains and stuff. Definitely don't need the flyers. Fighting types. Well, I guess we can also look at the team. Since we fought it. Oyster, Surf, Spikes, Aurora Beam, Rain Dance. Sneasel, Jinx, Dugong, Piloswine. Gyarados. The Piloswine's pretty good. Snore, Rest, Surf, Aurora Beam, Dugong. Ice Punch, Psychic, Jinx. Dark type would be nice. Okay, who is our bulkiest physical fighting type? 56. 4277. 56 101. Hitmonlee's a lot frailer than Machoke. 105 59. Does Heracross's resistance profile offer any benefits versus Machoke? He resists... No, that doesn't help. I guess the other consideration would be making sure the kill happens. Brick Break. This is Fake Out. Vital Throw. These are all fine. Nobody offering a distinctive advantage over anybody else. Does my... Yeah, the Quilava doesn't do anything for us here, actually. Do you have a steel move? You do. So you're pretty good. I forgot we had the Magneton. 5849. Okay, so can we outspeed a Cloyster? 59. Pretty close. 43. I could do T-Bolt Starmie. That kills Cloyster. That seems not bad. What else does this do for us? Not much, but it's like a revenge killer. I don't hate this idea. Oh yeah, we have Poliwrath too. Oh, Poliwrath's probably the best Sneasel counter. 59 speed, 81 attack, 57 defense. But his resist profile is just better. Because he'll resist Ice Punch. And he's Brick Break. Yeah, that's just Poliwrath. 100%. Poliwrath is so fucking good in this game. Okay, so Starmie kills Cloyster. Poliwrath kills Sneasel. We have a Jinx, which could honestly probably be beaten by Magneton. Better off with a physical move beating that. We'll come back to the Jinx. We got a Dewgong that's beaten by Lantern. Piloswine beaten by Gyarados. We need a Jinx counter. Ice Punch Psychic. Rain Dance Lovely Kiss. Oh, Piloswine, interestingly, could be PP stalled out of Blizzard and then beaten completely by Haunter, but I don't think that's really necessary. Yeah, I mean, the main thing with the Jinx is like a psychic resist, and then it doesn't really matter. So our options for psychics are steel and other psychic types and dark types. Which is, yeah, that's everything. Mishta Mime? '96 Spadef. 96 Spadef resisting psychic, but then I potentially take ice punches. I mean, I guess it's just Magneton. Physical guy would be better, but I just don't have anybody. Okay, well, what about special bulk for backup? 62 but weak, 64, 96. I mean, maybe it is just like Mr. Mime. '96 Spadef is a lot. 88 on Tentacruel, but if I'm talking about Jinx, it doesn't help with Psychic. Arrow at 68, but flying type's a liability. He has 93 speed. He does have Rock Slide, but it can miss. He's got Crunch. I bet you this kills Jinx, but I don't know if I need to risk it, you know? $79. 93 with bite, but 52 attack. $67 Spadef. Tauros is actually vaguely interesting. Does the Intimidate offer anything relevant? I don't think so. Alright, I'm thinking Mime. Does he by chance learn, like, Flamethrower? No. Mime doesn't really make that much sense. It's fine. Alright, Magnet. I think we'll do Magnet Rigel just to help kill. I did already have a Lax Incense. Worth noting. We have a Black Belt. Actually, do we have any status effects we need to care about? Probably. We do need to beat the trainers too still. Sneasel might want to Ice Punch. Oh, but I don't have Asper Berries anyway. Shit. Electric Steel, Fairy. Yeah, we'll do this for now. Yeah, honestly, this gym is almost a water gym. With ice types being the way they are. Especially Gen 1, Gen 2. Okay, we got one lady there to fight. Yeah, kills a Jinx. I don't think I even need to go back to the Pokemon Center, honestly. Okay, let's revisit this. Cloyster versus Rigel. The Sneasel is fought with Toadpool. Toadpool is 4x effective. Black Belt does nothing. The thing that can kill us is being frozen, theoretically. So we'll go Lax Incense for lack of any other options. Okay, Jinx is getting fought with Gauss. This has Lovely Kiss. Which one's Lovely Kiss again? Is this Sleep? Yes. It's Chesto. Okay, next. Dugong, that is just Flashbang. We'll give him a Citrus. Gyarados on Piloswine, Headbutt, Earthquake, Rock Smash, Blizzard. So we're taking Blizzards to the Dome for 1x. I think I want the Mystic Water. Then the backup is Mr. Mime. Which actually should probably not be the backup necessarily. The Piloswine is probably actually what we should have backup for. It's pretty frail. It is weak to grass. But 1x Moonblast is just better than ever clicking Magical Leaf anyway. I guess if something goes wrong here, Lax Incense is the only thing that could really save him. Alright. Now it's time for us to face Price. This shouldn't be too bad. We have a pretty good team for this, I think. He leads Cloyster, we lead T-Bolt, Magnet, Starmie to make sure we outspeed this and it doesn't set up any traps. Cloyster's awful special defense. Always dies to a special attacker. And the reason it's Starmie is it's just, this is our fastest Lightning Bolt, or Thunderbolt. This always brings in Sneasel then. Sneasel's designated counter is Toad Pool. Walls the entire moveset of Sneasel and is a fighting type, so Brick Break destroys this. Take the feint attack for like nothing, click the Brick Break, and it counters the Reflect, also incredibly huge. This brings in Jinx and Psychic. We go to Gauss on the Psychic to resist. That's a lot of damage, more than I like. This is, we're dead to crit, but I have to go for this. Okay, that clicks Rain Dance. I do not kill. It might try to sleep me. Yes! Chesto Berry, bitch, let's go! Okay, huge. Okay, Pile of Swine in Rain Up. This is Gyarados to dodge the Earthquake. And to intimidate this. This is going to want to Blizzard us probably. For 1x Blizzard. I have no recourse against that. We just have to beat it with Surf before it beats us with Blizzard. But we should be faster. This is probably a 2-shot, if not a 1-shot. We have a Mystic Water. Just to try to boost this damage. It gets the kill anyway. Okay, that was honestly the Jinx turned out to be the biggest threat actually in hindsight. But in foresight, the Piloswine was the thing I was actually most concerned about. Dugong to Lantern. This should counter everything in his moveset. We have Thunderbolt. He will probably go to sleep or just die, I guess. That's fine. He can just die. I'm not going to complain about that one. Alright, that was a good fucking gym fight. That was a clean one. Look at those. Everybody's in the green. Huge. Hell yeah. Okay, we have access to... Yep, there's the radio tower. We have access to Jasmine. Evo items, let's look. This is like nighttime Evo. We're taking Bro here, right? Yeah. Yeah, with those IVs, this is Bro. Alright, I think we get a bunch of Evos. Nobody here matters. I mean, we'll get the Meg Cargo to get him in the decks. Can I go this way? No. So I guess I can't go that way till the rocket tower is cleared. That's really goddamn expensive, lady. Jesus. I wouldn't mind the metal coat for like, oh, I need that for, Magneton. I didn't realize that. Yeah, we got it, though. I'll take 2 of these, I think. Honestly, I would like the steel boosting item. Okay. Okay, we get 37. I'm good, thank you. I don't use it, right? Yeah, give it. Magnezone! Metal Claw! Screech. I'm good on both of those, thank you. Signal Beam. I'm never clicking Quick Attack on this. I don't think. I mean, maybe. Trick? There's possibility there. This is hard to do, though. Blind? I think I'm good. Okay, let's get... actually, I don't even know if we get mid-cargo. I think that's 38 or something. It's going to be... Is that... Are we actually seriously going to have one of the few unevolved Pokemon in our box be Slugma? That's crazy. What a bad Pokemon. How do these evolve again? I was thinking 36, but maybe that's not the case. Oh, these are 38 Evos in this game, not 36. So we don't get these either. Rock Blast. I'd rather have Tomb. I'm good, thank you. Oh, and I guess Rhydon is going to be also not a thing yet. So it's all the rock types that don't evolve. Double Edge. Do I want Double Edge over Return? Probably not. We don't want to undermine our own bulk by doing self-hit, I think. Yes, please. Mudshot. I mean, speed reduction's good. Maybe this is just get rid of Brick Break. Scary Face. Not the Pokemon for it in my mind. Can we teach Psychic to Butterfree? Acid Armor is banned as a setup move. Poison Jab over Acid, I think, is worth taking. I think the base power makes up for the stat difference. Air Slash. Flinching, yes please. We're not super, or Serene Grace, unfortunately, though. I believe we get Gliscor. Actually, let's save, just in case we don't for some reason. I can investigate why that would be. I think it's here, though. Yep. Probably good in the upcoming gym. Do we get Wordier? I'll take the Silver Protect. Power Gym seems like okay coverage. It really isn't action on Electric type, is it? Because it's Electric already beats flying types. I guess it helps against bugs. Fire type coverage. It's not irrelevant. When the fuck does he get Psycho Cut? Maybe I should have checked that. $42 for Wardeer. Okay, more unevolved mons than I was actually thinking. Because of all the trade evos. Dark Pulse. Fighting ghosts is not irrelevant here as a poison type. I never need Smokescreen. We'll take a Dark Pulse. Alright, Flash Cannon. Dragon Pulse? I can't see myself clicking that on a Rhyhorn. Or Rhydon, even. Alright, we got a Slowbro. Pixelate with Moonblast is still just better. We haven't gotten that much action out of the Heracross. It's actually kind of been disappointing. We have other fighting types. Like Poliwrath is just so good. I don't dislike Rest. I don't think I need Double Kick on this. Okay. Well, let's see. Grab some random boys. Citrus Berry check. Nope. Alright, let's beat Jasmine. We should be able to just run straight in and fight her. Skarmory, Corsola, Magneton, Size, or Steelix. Okay, so... Spikes, Drill Peck, Swagger, Steel Wing. $71 special attack. 94. This might be sturdy. I'm thinking electric type because we have more of those than we have fire types. $111 special attack. But I need to outspeed the Skarmory. Our Magnezone's real slow. Skarmory's not that slow actually either. There's the Staryu angle. Again. This has Drill Peck and Steel Wing. I don't like the physical moves. That makes me worried for Starmie's livelihood. 79 defense, actually. Only 91 HP. 7165, 9448. Thing is, Lantern does double duty too, though, as a water electric. I mean, so would Starmie. I'm also thinking about this Rapid Spinner. If it does set up spikes, it'd be nice to get this in. I'm liking Lantern. Lead. We have a Corsola, Rain Dance, Surf, Recover, Ancient Power. Whatever. Also just dies to electric. We'll bring, honestly, that's also an opportunity for Alamo, because that's Bullet Seed. So let's bring Alamo. We have a Magneton. We want a ground type for this. Options are Graveler and Rhyhorn. And that's literally it. Oh, Gliscor. $72 Spadaf. It's Gliscor, 100%. Okay. Sizor, Twin Needle, Metal Claw, Agility, Swords Dance. This is always just Typhlosion. It is Focus Band. I don't think that matters, though. We could set up our own spikes, actually. That's good, because there might be multiple sturdy mons here. They don't have... I don't know if these guys are sturdy or not. We got Rock Slide Steelix. Too. This is spikes. What if could I lead this, set up spikes, and then switch to Lantern and kill Skarmory? What clears? Nothing clears spikes, right? We only need one layer to break the sturdies. I like it. Let's look at other options. Spike's Cloister. Which could Ice Beam the Skarmory, but I would be taking like Steel Wings and stuff. This is an option. This is not bad. But then we're not taking... We can save Gliscor for later. like it, I think, Cloister. He could take a Steel Wing from a Skarmory for sure. And then, okay, then do I bring Flashbang here? Probably not, right? If I'm going to be bracking Skarmory. Already have an answer for Corsola. Flashbang's pretty good against Magnezone, except it doesn't have a good way to beat it, so Spike is just better. So Steelix... Yeah, okay. Let's deposit you. Steelix counters. This would eat Rock Slides, but it could take them. Not that bad. A Levitator could be good, except the only option we have is Haunter, who suffers in other ways. Let's look at Poliwrath's resistance spread again. Because fighting's one of those types I never think about the resistances of. We take 1x ground. That's not great. I mean, Steelix is not a rock type. Gyarados is still good here. Because we're getting away from the Earthquake. I think we resist Steel, right? Yeah. Steel, Fire, Water, and Electric. But Water's the only one that gets us... doesn't leave us vulnerable to ground typing. We also have things like Jump Bluff. I could also just bring the Lantern. I don't think the Lantern's good. It's probably Poly. I could bring a second Intimidator to switch between, or I could bring a Can't Be Crit guy to pair with the Intimidator. I don't hate that idea. Well, we already have Cloister. But I could bring Kingler. This might actually not be a bad spot for Kingler. It's too bad he doesn't have a better... We might be able to give this a ground move. Can it learn Dig? It's a crab. It should be able to learn Dig, yeah. We take Earthquake. Dig is not good. I guess it's just Surf, which he already has, right? But it's alright, because this gives us pivots on Gyarados. We can chip down the Steelix. Okay, we need a Person Bear. I don't have Person Berries. I probably turned them all into balls, almost certainly. Let's go find Person Berries. I think they're up here. That's Rost. God damn it. Ugh. Maybe this one. That's Rost. South of here. That's Chesto. Hello, Personberry, please. There's persons. Okay. Personberry for the Skarmory. Corsola. Rain Dance, Surf, Recover, Ancient Power. This is just like Citrus Berry. I don't think I need damage boost. I don't want to get burned by Tri-Attack. I think that's the worst case scenario. Fuji on Sizor. I guess we just go Citrus. Oh, it's Focus Band, not Focus Sash. The Sizor can, like, live forever if we're unlucky. That's evil. But then, yeah, Citruses on the last guys. Jasmine fight. I meant to show off the team, but I clicked on her too soon on accident. So I'll demo the team here real quick. We're leading with Barak. In the back we have Alamo, Spike, Fuji, 99.9, and Cancri out of all guys, because I wanted to bring Intimidate Shell Armor options with water types to fight the Steelix she has in the back. I want to set up spikes here to break any sturdy mon she might have. And then we're going to Ice Beam this. Part of the logic of bringing Fortress is he's a Rapid Spinner. So if this thing sets spikes up, we could clear it, but it doesn't look like it wants to do it. Okay. I believe? Shouldn't have believed. Never believe. Oh yeah, I was double swaggered. I was +4 attack there. I should never have stayed in on the second swagger. There was like a lot of damage potential that could have came in there. I mean, we couldn't be crit, so like it was actually safe, but I should never have risked it. This wants to drill pack over Steel Wing. Right, 80 versus 75 base. Who's the best bet here? This is already not going the way I wanted it to. I need somebody fast enough to kill this who also doesn't need all their HP for like other fights, right? I think probably the best bet is to go Gyarados, because at least then I intimidate this and reduce the damage incoming. Okay, now it goes Steelix. I didn't expect... Really? Steelix here? Why Steelix here? Rock Slide? I don't love this. Do I just go for this? I can take a rock slide, right? I could go... We could switch to Kingler once and then back to intimidate this. $20 damage. Now, I think this is going to be Earthquake, right? Because of the resistance profile? Or the non-resistance profile? Yeah. Okay, so now I can probably do this. Misses the rock slide. Oh yeah, this is like super free. At some point I do need to like try to kill this though. -3, let's go for the kill here. Okay. Thick. Magnezone, electric move, we go to Spike. We just hit dig because this is now, if it's sturdy, it's not anymore. Now we have Corsola. And then we have a Scizor in the back. So I could just try to kill this Corsola. It does have Surf, so I don't love that. I don't think I want to risk it. Spike knockoff on Scizors might be worth it. Because it is Focus Band, which is obnoxious. I could try to chip this. Let's go Alamo, which was the plan. That's right, because of the rain. Right. I could have probably foreseen that. Fuck. It's a good thing I switched. That was way more damage than I was expecting to come in from a Corsola. 50 Spadef. 79. Still has a Citrus. Still has a Citrus. I don't really want this to, like, Ancient Power, necessarily. I think we're going to go to Cancri. If Cancri dies, I actually don't care that much. Not a particularly great Kingler. $50 to $14. What was that? Okay, 50 to 14. So 36? I mean, ostensibly, I'm still alive. I definitely died to probably some values here. I could Mud Shot this? Shit! It's funny because Jasmine killed Pokemon last time because we fought her at a really inopportune level, and now she's doing it just because. Just because. What a Mud Shot. Okay, we are faster. It goes Ancient Power. Random move. I think Rain is still up. I could sack. Okay, here's one consideration. Actually, like I can probably kill this with Fuji. And then I'm clear to like swing at the incoming Scizor cleanly without giving it time to set up. I could even go Spike and kill this, and then Spike can knock off the Sizor. If I knock off so that he doesn't set up, and then he Swords Dances, and then I switch to Fuji. Fuji definitely survives a hit and then kills guaranteed. The safest play might actually be to Sat Kingler, because then I'm not risking anybody more important, and then I can bring in Spike. Kill this with Spike. Knock off, and then have the safe... just enough time to, I think, safely bring in the Typhlosion and kill the Sizor. With no focus band shenanigans. Oh yeah, I am faster. I guess I could have went for a physical move to try to kill this, but, like, whatever. I suppose Ancient Power could have also procced, which would have been problematic. Alright, we just dig. Oh, it recovers, but that's probably fine. Will kill us eventually. Yeah. Okay. This comes in. We knock off Focus Band. It goes fast. This shouldn't matter. It might be faster than me now, but I should just kill this. Yeah, because like it doesn't have any good moves. So we easily take it. The logic was right there. Knock off the Focus Band. Worst case scenario, it has to like Agility Swords Dance and attack like twice to kill me, which it can't do because it dies guaranteed in one hit after, well, one more hit after knockoff kills the Focus Band. I think I'm 100% okay sacking Kingler there to guarantee that we don't get RNG hacks on the Sizor. Kingler's super disposable. Let's look at this Kingler real quick. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Kingler. It's possible, but I'm pretty sure he was Big Dookie. Yeah, 3 defense is lackluster. Minus attack is lackluster, and it's a Kingler in this game, which is lackluster. Not as bad as I was thinking, though. I was thinking this was more cursed than this. 21 attack, 20 HP, like... But I still think it's more disposable than... Oh, the Cloister is the one that's really shit. 761, but whatever. I think the Kingler is still very disposable there. I would rather have the Ice type for the upcoming Dragon Gym and, like, potentially the Elite Four, but probably not, than have the Kingler that is just a Water type, so... And we have Water types up the ass. They're a dime a dozen in pretty much every Pokemon game once you make it deep enough, except for like Gen 5, so... Alright, death number 3, but 7 badges in the bag. Three deaths, 7 badges. That's another level up. I think we'll probably wrap the stream up here after leveling. Because next will be the Goldenrod stuff. Explosion is compelling, but I'm gonna skip it. Because we'll probably have a bug move coming up soon. Sky Uppercut. I can miss. It's not good. He says having Fly on his Pokemon, but you know. Calm Mind on Typhlosion is crazy. Hydro Pumpies, I'm good. Crunch, though. Oops, that was already a 42. So, Monday's the normal Pokemon stream day. I don't know if we get to the Elite Four on Monday. How much game is left? A little bit. Probably don't get to the Elite Four on Monday. We probably get right up to it and then call it a day. Maybe we do a special stream that week for the Elite Four. Because I do want to... I would like to know sooner rather than later if we make it to Kanto. Earthquake is huge. I think Sylveon can learn some moves here. Let's fix Sylveon's moveset. Yeah. I don't think this really needs quick attack either, per se. But really, like, one coverage slot is fine, so I think we'll leave it with quick attack, just in case we do decide it matters. Focus Blast, I'm good. I don't believe in Focus Blast the way the AI does. Light Screen? Cotton Spore is pretty novel. I'm going to keep Cotton Spore. Gengar time. Why did we not get a Gengar? Hold on. $42 for Gengar. Goddamn, okay. Fair, I guess. Knockoff? Knockoff on Lantern? That's pretty good. I think we just kill Signal Beam for this. That's crazy, actually, that they gave him knockoff. Yeah, 6680, I'd like knockoff is perfectly fine for a coverage move as well. Signal Beam is better damage overall, but Imprison. Never sand attacking. Psycho Cut. Wordier. This made it on the Elite Four team last time. This turned out to be pretty decent. Hypnosis? I think if I'm doing Imprison, I don't do roleplay. This is minus attack word here. Oh, this is a bad word here. It's a pretty bad word here. Not sure that has actually much to offer us. Machamp. Things moveset's hot trash too. Okay, what's the Rhydon situation? Or the Rhyperior? Rhydon to Rhyperior, hold Metal Coat. So I guess next level. So effectively. Let's give him the coat. As a little reminder. Slack off over Growl. What's your ability? You're still oblivious? Yeah. Alright. Emily's fallen off pretty hard, huh? Dude, when the fuck does this get play rough? Alright, team for the road. I'm liking Rabies. I'm liking Typhlosion. I'm a Magnezone enjoyer. Yeah, plus special attack minus speed with a couple of 0 IVs. Well, you know, you can't win them all. Fair. Blitzcore Believer. That's 2 flying types, that's fine. Maybe Meryl is a fairy type for the road here. Polly? I don't really need Crobat if I have Blitzcore 2. What does Crobat do for me? Actually, we're going to fight poison types and stuff, so maybe I want not you. I could bring a rock type or I could bring Gengar. Gengar kind of died before, but you know. Okay, Shadow Ball, Hypnosis, Protect, and Curse. I feel like Protect Curse at this point isn't really a thing. Hypnosis is a good, like, fuck me, save my ass move. Let's kill Curse. Let's give this coverage. No Ice Beam for him. But he gets T-Bolt. Okay. Do I not have a soft sand? What the fuck? I guess not. Weird. Route 34? Oh, is it? I know where it is. There's the cool trainers here on this route. Alright, let's go get a soft sand. Also, let's get our med cargo. We're gonna get a soft sand before we end stream. Lax. Black Belt, King's Rock. I guess I'll lax Gengar. And for time being, we'll lax Spike. I think these guys have water types. Also, isn't it like a double battle, maybe? We're like way out level this at this point, though. Yeah. I could have break the other guy, I guess. I'm just thinking we got to kill the Starmie first because it's more threatening in general. Oh yeah, I think we also have some areas near like ruins of Alph that we can go to. Let's do that too. You're fast enough to run, right? 88? Yeah. Yeah, we had some trainers we could fight underground for sure. I don't know if there's actually anything useful to get here. I feel like there's not, but I might as well check. I haven't even fought this guy. I could theoretically still use money for like financing a metal coat now that we've got our other metal coat committed. That's just the Lapras. There's an item there. Okay. So this was just, yeah, for the Lapras and trainers and a few items. So the other direction's the ruins of Alf. Wait, we go down here, right? Secret power TM, probably not that relevant. Magnitude hits you underground like Earthquake does. Was that technically risky? Maybe. So this puzzle, presumably... Oh, this is a Ho-Oh? What does completing this puzzle achieve? And this is just jump down area. So we've probably been there. Oh no, that's one way. Okay. I guess we'll do this since we're here. There we go. Already have our fossil, which is arrow. But I will... figure out what the Ho puzzle does out of curiosity, if anything. We cleared that Slowpoke well. There's Mount Mortar, but Mortar doesn't really have anything that we need, I don't think. Fuck, I went to this one again. Am I stupid? Fuck me! The perils of speed up. This like tail feathers? Oh no, it's like he's like shooting breath out. Oh, that's the GS ball. We did that before. Okay. We can go do that, I suppose. I don't remember if we got any other reward for this. Like, we killed Celebi. Dude, I'm thinking if there's anywhere else we should do. Let's go check this. I'll do this event, just in case there was some relevance to it. This is non-canon. Because I don't know what level this is. Should probably just knock off. Make better balls. Does it actually do anything? If so, that's relevant that we did that. Okay, but then he does all this shit again. This doesn't change. Does he make more? I don't remember. 19 friend, 14 heavy. Nope. Okay. Well, sure. Whatever. All right. Oh, I can't get into the game corner currently because this is here. Fair. I was gonna go buy some stuff. Hey, El Belikoski, how's it going? Let's go grab a steel coat so we have one if we ever need steel boosting items. Which is all my money. Oh, also Nevermelt Ice is actually sold here. Do we get a Nevermelt Ice for free? Because I might want to save my cash for that. Yeah, Ice Pad has one. And there's a metal coat in the SS Aqua. So that's like post Elite 4, right? We'll take a metal coat. I might start stockpiling ethers and stuff for the Elite 4. Just in case we need them while we're in there. Alright. And Goldenrod City. So next time we'll do the rocket event here. And then we'll go fight Claire, push to the Elite 4, and that'll kind of be the stream, I think. He showed up right at the end, El Belikoski. But we'll be streaming Pokemon again on Monday. So Monday is when we'll make the big push to the Elite 4. So until then,